Jennifer, and this is my PLO recap of Season 5, Episode 11. And I have to give this little precautionary measure because last night's episode was not all that great, so I will recap what I can remember. And also, I am a hardcore Emison shipper. Emison is endgame. Booyah, bitches. Paily viewers, sorry, but you may not like my opinion. First off, we have the four liars in Rosewood walking down the sidewalk to go tell the police about Allie because they think it's the best thing to save their ass, which we all know it's not. We know that when PLO makes somebody look shady as fuck, they're more than likely not A. Pretty much 100% not A. So, I mean, anyways, that's when M turns around and goes, hold up, wait a minute. They look at the TVs. Oh, who is it? It's Allie in a candy striper uniform, and guess what the TV says? We're all in this together. Act normal, bitches. Like, come on. And then, instead of acting normal, Spencer goes a little cray and picks up a brick and attempts to break all the TVs, and that's when the other liars are like, yo, chill the fuck out. Like, let's not make a scene. Anyways, their alibi is pretty much blown now. They knew that Allie was alive when they said she didn't. Anyways, fast forward a little. The next scene is Spencer and Emily in the brew. And you know times are tough when Spencer's like, whoa, I can't have coffee. And Emily's like, oh, no, don't worry, it's decaf. It has whipped cream. That's why I got it. We all know why Emily got it, because of the whipped cream. Whipped cream. Anyways, Emily goes off on this tangent. I know this episode is totally OOC because JD wrote it. Totally out of character. And Emily's like, oh, when I was with Paige, it was just so genuine. Genuine my ass. That shit was not genuine. Paily, no. I'm sorry. And first off, Allison was not in this episode. Come on. Why? Oh, and I wanted to make a point earlier. When they're looking at the TVs, Arya is shady as fuck, and I love it. I love shady Arya. I'm sorry, Ezra shippers, but she is so much better without him. Like, she is totally badass boss bitch. Sorry. Anyways, after the Spencer and Emily scene, talking about genuine feelings for Paige and all that crap, and this may not be in order because I told you episode's fuzzy. I know that Emily meets up with Paige after school. They're sitting and talking on the bench, and she's like, oh, Paige starts defending Sydney, and she's like, oh, well, she's a great swimmer, and blah, blah, blah. And Em's like, oh, no, don't worry, she's still on the team. And then all of a sudden, Emily's like, why don't I see you anymore? Who cares? I'm sorry. I mean, if Paige had a bigger purpose on the show, then I'd be like, yeah, Paige. But Emily just treats her like second best. She always puts Paige second. I'm sorry, she just does. Anyways, Hannah walks in on Caleb, and Caleb gets startled, and vodka gets thrown everywhere because he's drunk, because of Ravenswood crap that we don't really care about, and why they write it into this episode, I don't know. It's crap. Anyways, you see Hannah and Spencer talking. Spencer's talking on the phone with Cadet Kobe now. Cadet Toby now. Because apparently he's going to join the Rosewood's finest. Now, look, I'm talking about Ravenswood crap. I don't even care about it. Now he's joining Rosewood's finest. Yes, Toby's going to be a police officer. Woo! Anyways, Spencer goes to close the door. That's when a letter from Melissa drops down on the floor. Oh, shit. Melissa's big secret. That's what I've been waiting for in the promo, because the rest of the promo sucked ass. I was totally waiting for Melissa's secret. Anyways, I will get to that in a minute. Pretty much, we get back in school. You have Hannah coming up with a whole bunch of bad theories all the time. Bad theories this, everybody. It all comes back to Allie because, you know, it's a JD episode. So he's going to make Allie super shady as fuck and make everybody think she's A, which I know she's not A. There's no way that Allie can be A. I'm sorry. So anyways, Hannah tells Spencer what's going on, and they want a little intervention with Toby, Spencer, Hannah, Caleb, trying to get this drunk bastard to stop being a drunk bastard. Shit that we don't care about. Well, probably the Caleb fans, but as an Emison fan, I don't really care. And especially because Allison's not in the episode, I definitely don't damn care. So anyways, we have Arya walk in on Mona and Mike, and they're having their little study date that they're having. And, later on, Arya goes to tell her dad that Mike and Mona are not a good combination, and that she knows Mona's shady as fuck, so they better watch out. After that, we have Emily talking with Ezra about finding out who Cyrus Petrillo is, because she doesn't believe Allison's story. Anyways, of course, if anybody's going to have dirt on anybody and the whole surveillance stalker pedophile shit, it's going to be Ezra. He had cameras set up everywhere, stalking the girls for years. Ugh, why is he not in jail? I don't know. Anyways. So Emily entrusts in him to find out who Silas Petrillo is, find out his background, find out what the hell the deal is with Allie. So anyways, they leave. You see, what is it? Spencer and Toby on the couch. Doorbell rings. A package comes in the mail for Spencer. It's Melissa's video. Pretty much, Melissa says that she saw Spencer with a shovel that night. She assumed that Spencer was the one that hit Allie, and Allie was there. Melissa had no idea. She freaked the hell out. She'd even go to check the face. She didn't see if anybody was alive, and apparently there was just a big empty hole that Melissa just shoved the girl in and just buried her. That's pretty much what the secret was about. Later on, we see Emily, with a just thrown up ponytail. Who does not love that? Emily, messy little ponytail shit. Awesome. But then Paige walks in, and then she's all dressed up in this 50s looking shit. Some theme. I don't know. But, I know Lindsay Shaw is a very beautiful actress, but I don't know if it was the lighting or if it was the costume, but she looked like a 40-year-old hooker, to be honest. And I'm sorry, Paily shippers. I'm not trying to hate on Lindsay Shaw. I'm not. I know she's beautiful. I know she's awesome in her own way and shit like that, but she looked crazy bad in this episode, to be honest. So anyways, there's a little Paily angst there when Emily's like, oh, where you going? What you doing? And Paige's like, oh, well, I gotta go because I'm on a date or whatever. And anyways, Arya goes to the movie theater. She sees Mona, Mike, and her dad sitting there because her mom wasn't able to make it. And guess who walks in after them? It was Paige and some new girlfriend. Well, I don't know who this new girlfriend is, but a lot of people are speculating that it was who Mona was with when Hannah was redoing her hair at the end of episode 503. I don't know if y'all want to check that out, but a lot of people are speculating that's who that is. I don't know. It was hard to tell because they were through that opaque glass, so I'm not sure who that was exactly. But anyways, they kept giving weird glances and shit, so obviously there's something going on there. Later on, oh my god, Arya's boss-ass bitch mode. They're sitting there watching that weird 1950s film. Sorry, I'm not a film buff, especially not from, his classic historical shit. I'm sorry. I'm going to sound really dumb. But whatever they're watching. Anyways, Arya gets up and leans over. And I'm telling you, I am not the only one who thought Arya was about to, make out with Mona. I would totally ship that. But that's not what happened. Arya apparently says something to Mona. Mona freaks the fuck out, and she's like, excuse me. And then she goes to the bathroom, and then it's been a while, so Mike's like, hey, where the hell did she go? What's going on? So Arya's like, okay, I'll go check on her. Arya goes into the bathroom, and Mona's like, oh, wow, Allie underestimated you. You can stick the knife in it and twist and do all that crazy-ass shit. Well, yes, we have underestimated Arya. Arya is one crazy-ass bitch, and I love it. I totally love it. Anyways, it goes on. Ezra finds out Cyrus Petrillo. He has a whole bunch of fake names, all petty-ass shit, and he questions, oh, well, why would he do that? Why would he do that for Allie or for A or whatever not? And they're just like, unless somebody has something bigger on him. Okay, that's pretty much Em and Ezra's part right there. I know they had the little the Spoby and Caleb date where Toby's trying to talk to Caleb about his drunkenness, and he's like, man, you don't know what the fuck's going on, man. You just do not know. I see dead people. I talk to dead people. It's crazy. So Caleb gets pissed off, and they all sort of leave right there. Hannah and Caleb meet up later, and he tells Hannah all about Ravenswood's failure. And I don't even really remember what the hell they talked about, because it's Ravenswood. We go on.
Oh shit! Right?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the end of the episode right there. I was just viewing it to confirm. That was like towards the end.
Spencer, what are you gonna do?
Oh yeah. I forgot. I totally forgot. Later on, Spencer shows Emily and Aria the video that Melissa sent them, and Emily's like, oh well, she sort of sounds confused, and Emily's like, oh well, if how'd she put it exactly? It was totally out of character for her, and she's like, oh, anybody sees that picture of A, and they're like, A, what are you talking about? And they're like, oh, I meant Allison, slip of tongue, Allison, like, that's JD's bullshit that he's writing into the episode, to be honest. More JD bullshit. And for a man who says he's not biased and he's not gonna indulge in the hate online because Paily shippers keep going to him saying Emison fans are just talking too much shit, that's some bullshit, because he is very biased when it comes to Allison. So anyways, that's pretty much all that I remember from the PLL recap, to be honest. I know it may suck a little bit because there was no Allison in it. I mean, I give kudos to badass bitch Aria, because that was awesome. And that almost gave me a makeout scene. So I was like, ooh. And then I was like, damn, she's just whispering shit in her ear. And then, the totally whole no Allison part, it made it awful. But anyways, that was my recap. Thanks. See y'all next week.